My topic is who is Abdulqadir Khan? Biography. Abdulqadir Khan, also famous as A.Q. Khan, was born on 1st April 1936 in Bhopal, India. Pakistani engineer, a significant figure in Pakistan nuclear weapons program and also involved in a black market of nuclear technology for decades. Hence, gained significant knowledge of uranium's enrichment, centrifuges, weaponry, nuclear warhead designs, and expertise was sold or traded to Iran, North Korea, Libya, and possibly other nations. Fact file: birth 1st April 1936. Birthplace: Bhopal, India. Age 84 in 2020. Father: Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Mother: Zulaikha Begum. Marital status: married. Wife: Any Qadeer Khan. Children: Dina Khan, Aisha Khan. Nationally: Pakistan. Religion: Islam. Award: Nishane-e-Imtiyaz, Hilal-e-Imtiyaz. Timeline: Abdulqadir Khan's 1952. Immigrated to Pakistan. 1961. Moved to West Germany to study at Technical University of Berlin. 1972. Earned a PhD in metallurgical engineering from the Catholic University of Leuven in Belgium. 1972. Belgium, working on the uranium's enrichment technology for URENCO in the Netherlands. 1975. December, returned to Pakistan with stolen gas centrifuge design. 1976. Founded Khan Research Laboratories in Calcutta. 1987. Allegedly made a deal to sell 50,000 centrifuges to Iran. 1990. United Nations officials describe a mammoth details Khan affair of nuclear technology to Iraq. 1997. Began selling centrifuge technology to Libya. 2009. Publicly admitted to proliferations network and placed under house arrested. Early education. In 1947, during Abdulqadir Khan's childhood, India achieved independence from Britain, and Indian areas in the east and west were political partitioned to form the state of Pakistan. Abdulqadir Khan immigrated to West Pakistan in 1957, and in 1916 he graduated from University of Karachi with a degree to metallurgy. Over the next period, he followed graduate student abroad, first in West Berlin and then in Delft, Netherlands, where in 1967 he received a master's degree in metallurgy. In 1972 he received a doctorate in metallurgical engineering from the Catholic University of Leuven in Belgium. Meanwhile, in 1964 he vended handwriting rhetoric, a British national born to Dutch expatriate parents in South Africa and raised in the Northern Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. Before moving to the Netherlands in 1972, Abdulqadir Khan was appointed by Physical Dynamics Research Laboratory as sub-coordinator of the Dutch partners of the URENCO. URENCO, a consortium of British, Germans, and Dutch companies, was established in 1971 to research and develop uranium's enrichment over ultra centrifuges which operate at too high speed. Abdulqadir Khan was arranged a low-level security clearance, but through luck's oversight, he expanded access to a full range of information on ultra centrifuge technology and visited to the Dutch plant of Almelo many times. One of his jobs was to translate German documents on advanced centrifuges into Dutch. He immigrated with his family to Pakistan in 1947 after studying at the St. Anthony High School. Khan joined the DG Science College of Karachi, where he took physical and mathematical. His teachings teacher at the college was famous solar physicist Dr. Bashir Syed Khan earned a BSc degree in physical metallurgy at the University of Karachi in 1916. Khan accepted a job as an inspector of weight and measures in Karachi after graduation. He later resigned and went to work in the Netherlands. In 1917, Khan gained fame as a talented scientist at the nuclear plant he worked in. He had special access to the most restricted area of URENC facility. He could also read the secret documents on the gas contributions to technology. In December 1974, he returned to Pakistan and tried to convince the Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto to adopt his uranium route rather than the plutonium route in the structuring nuclear weapons. According to the media reports, A.K. Khan had a close and a cordial relationship with President General Muhammad Ziaul Haq and military of Pakistan. He also maintained a close relationship with Pakistan Air Force. After his role in Pakistan nuclear programs, Khan reorganized the Pakistani National Space Agency (SPARC) in the late 1990s. Khan played an important role in Pakistan space program, particularly Pakistan first Pebble Satellite Launch Vehicle project and the Satellite Launch Vehicle SLV. Khan's free publicity of Pakistan nuclear weapons and the ballistic missile capabilities brought humiliations to Pakistan government. The United States began to think that Pakistan was giving a nuclear weapons technology to North Korea to get ballistic missile technology in exchange. Khan also came under renewed scrutiny following the September 11, 2001 attacks in the US. He allegedly sold nuclear technology to Iran. However, he was pardoned in 2004 but placed under house arrest. On the 22 of the August 2006 in Pakistan, the Pakistani government declared that Khan had been diagnosed with prostate cancer and was undergoing treatment. He was released from house arrest in February 2009. A letter to Prime Minister Abdulqadir Khan was deeply influenced by events back home, particularly in Pakistan, humiliating defeat in 1971 war with India. The subcontinent laws of East Pakistan through creating their own new independent country called Bangladesh now, and India test of nuclear explosive device in May 1974. On 7th September 1974, Abdulqadir Khan wrote to Pakistani Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto offering his assistance in formulating an atomic bomb. In his letter, he offered the opinion that the uranium course to be bombed using centrifuges for enrichment for the better than plutonium route already is underway in Pakistan, which relied on nuclear reactors reprocessing. President Abdulqadir Khan in December 1974 and encouraged him to do everything he could to help Pakistan attain the atomic bomb. Over the next year, Abdulqadir Khan gets the ring and the centrifuges and assembled a list of mainly European suppliers where ports could be procured. On the 5th December 1975, he left the Netherlands for Pakistan, accompanied by his wife and 2 daughters, and carrying the blueprint copies and supplies list. Starts working on projects. Abdulqadir Khan instantly worked in Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission's board difference roles with its head Munir Ahmed Khan. In mid-1974, at the border declaration, Abdulqadir Khan founded the Engineering Research Laboratory of ERL to develop a uranium's enrichment capacity. In May 1987, the laboratory was renamed the Khan Research Laboratory. Abdulqadir Khan base of operation was the Qadeer 15 kilometers 30-mile sheet of Islamabad developed a prototype contrivance based on the German design and used his supplier list to import essential components from Swiss, Dutch, British, and German companies, among others. In 1987, the first Pakistani acquired from China the blueprints of a nuclear weapon that he used to uranium implosions, design that the Chinese and effectively tested in 1966. It is generally true that the Chinese tried a Pakistani derivative method on May 26, 1919. Abdul-Qadir Khan, having satisfied Pakistani needs for its uranium weapons, began to mine 1980 to make fraud campaigns in the way Malaysia and elsewhere. Through these initiatives, he currently sold or traded contrivance weapons design and expertise in an extensive black market network. The customer involved ran which went on to build uranium enrichment complex based on the Pakistani model. Abdul-Qadir Khan visited North Korea at least 30 times and he is suspected of having transferred enrichment technology to that country. Libya supplied by Abdul-Qadir Khan broader weapons and nuclear weapons programs until it was distributed by the United States in 2003. On January 31, 2004, Abdul-Qadir Khan was arrested for transferring nuclear technology to other nations. On the 4th of February, he read a statement on Pakistan television taking full responsibility for his operation and observing the military and the government of an involvement, a claim that many nuclear experts found it difficult to believe. The next day, he was pardoned by Pakistani President Pervez Musharraf, but he was held under house arrest until 2009. Critics, particularly the West, expressed dismay such in lenient treatment of an home. One observer called a clear proliferator of time. For many Pakistani, however, Khan remained a symbol of pride, hero whose contributes strength and Pakistani national security against India. Legacy and award. Even with his controversial career, most Pakistani consider Abdul-Qadir Khan as a national hero who makes extraordinary advancement in science, technology, and security in Pakistan. Abdul-Qadir Khan has also received a tremendous number of awards, including 45 gold medals, 3 gold crowns, Twist Nishani Imtiaz, Pakistani highest civilian honor. Throughout his time in the atomic bomb project, Abdul-Qadir Khan established research in thermal quantum field theory and condensed matter physics. At the same time, he co-authored articles on chemical reactions of the volatile isotopes, particularly in the controlled physical systems. He perceives his standpoints on using controversial technological solutions to military and civilian problems, together with the use of military technologies for the civilian welfare. Abdul-Qadir Khan also remained a valiant advocate for nuclear analysis programs and a defense strength. Atomic weapons is justified. Pakistani nuclear prevention program is spurring as currently for Iraq, for Libya 2011. On an interview, Abdul-Qadir Khan kept his point of view on peace and the peace through strength and rigorously defends the nuclear weapons programs as a part of deterrence policy. So that the first part has complete. Inshallah, I will send the second part after few days.